Hello, good evening, students. Today's transcription number back of 153 on the speed of 100 words per minute. Start. The APC has fixed the support price of groundnut at rupees 750 per quintal and of sunflower at rupees 800 per quintal. The cost of production of groundnut is double than the cost of sunflower seeds, whereas the APC has fixed the support price of sunflower at rupees 800 per quintal, much more than the groundnut seeds, which shows their ignorance. It clearly shows that they do not have any idea about the cost of production of each crop. Government is collecting thousands of crores of rupees on the agricultural commodities towards central sales tax and state sales tax, whereas the contribution of the government towards the farmer is negligible compared to the services that are being rendered by the government towards the industrial sector, public undertakings, welfare schemes, etc. Unless the government takes proper measures to safeguard the interests of farmers, there is every possibility that production of agricultural commodities will steeply fall down, which will have an impact on the consumer's price and government's economy in the near future. There is every need for the intervention of the government. The government should purchase sunflower, groundnut, and cotton through NAFED and NCDC. The remunerative price of rupees 1200 for groundnut, rupees 1000 for sunflower, and rupees 1500 for cotton should be announced. In this regard, I, along with some other members of parliament, met Honorable Agriculture Minister and also the Prime Minister and explained the situation. I hope and trust the government will do justice to the farmers. Mr. Chairman, sir, I am grateful that you have given me opportunity to express my views on the budget, particularly relating to the Ministry of Agriculture. When the Honorable Prime Minister of Finance presented the budget, he stated that farmers are the backbone of this country and that India is predominantly an agricultural country and the farmers have strengthened the economy. But grants for the development of agriculture are so meager that one feels anguished. Madam, 80% of the population lives in village and even today their primary occupation is agriculture. Through you, I would like to draw the attention of the House towards the steps taken by the government which are detrimental to the interests of farmers and agricultural workers. In the 1992-93 budget, the government allocated rupees 2000 crores for agriculture, and this year the Ministry of Finance has allocated rupees 2400 crores for this purpose. Although it appears that the allocation has been increased, but in fact, percentage wise, the allocation is less as compared to last year. Madam, the Minister of Agriculture is himself a farmer and is aware of it.